Welcome to Filmwar. Let's cut the shit. This is a movie games podcast, so every second not spent playing movie games is a second wasted. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game will be declared our champion. Remember, we don't say the word Goonies on this show. If you say the word Goonies out loud at any point, I will take all your points away and you will reset to 0. Today, we'll be playing for a prize of Heart and Souls. It is the 30th anniversary of this film this year. Tonight, we have Brent. Tonight, we have Ryan. Tonight, we have new contestant Jordan. How are you guys doing tonight?
Quality.
I see the show's finally getting serious with that Heart and Soul.
Yeah, you like that film? You better play to your heart's content to win it tonight.
I don't have a soul, so I can't play to its content.
Jordan, you're new to the show. What's your favorite movie, Jordan?
Well, usually my answer to that is 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Ooh, nice.
Good choice.
A Man After Shay's Heart.
Usually you say, do you have a different answer now?
Oh, well, favorite is kind of a loaded word. You see, I could start spinning that out, right? Like your favorite movie changes all the time, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's a good answer.
2001: A Space Odyssey is like a go-to answer.
A consistent answer.
It answers the actual question the person is usually asking, right?
Yeah. What kind of person are you?
But your favorite movie is probably really a movie you would just watch anytime at the drop of a hat and know everything by heart. That's like Wrath of Khan or Batman or Back to the Future or something, right? But
Miss Doubtfire.
This is Doubtfire.
Yeah, sure.
Those little carrots.
But I just always think 2001 is a good it tells the person what I'm wanting to tell them, if that makes sense.
This game is called Genre Feud.
All right, this game is called Genre Feud. I'll be naming 3 films from a specific genre, and we'll be taking turns guessing what the highest budget and what the highest theatrical gross worldwide is. Our first genre of films are gambling films. The 3 films you have to choose from are Molly's Game from 2017, The Cooler from 2003, and The House from 2017. We're going for highest budget first. Brent, take it away. Which one of these 3 films featuring gambling do you think had the highest budget?
I'm going to say The Cooler.
Brent saying The Cooler. Ryan, what do you say?
Just based off, because I haven't seen, I think, as I know, any of them, I would say just based off of what's on the poster. We got an Alec Baldwin. I'm going to go Cooler as well.
Ryan's also saying The Cooler. Jordan, have you seen any of the 3 films?
To be honest, no. But
Not to take a shot in the dark then. Which one do you think had the highest budget?
I'm gonna just be different. I'm gonna go Molly's Game.
Oh.
Okay. Brent and Ryan are saying The Cooler. Jordan is saying Molly's Game. No points. The House had the highest budget with $40 million. Molly's Game cost $30 million to make, and The Cooler only cost $3 million to make. No points. But let's not fret. Okay. There's more points to be had. Now we're going for highest theatrical worldwide gross. Ryan, let's start with you. Which one of these films do you think brought in the most money?
After what I just saw, and then 2017, Will Ferrell's still got a lot of stuff going on, so maybe The House.
Ryan saying The House. Jordan, which one do you say?
I'm going to go with The Cooler on this one, actually.
Ooh.
Jordan saying The Cooler. Brent, split vote. Which one are you going to take?
Molly's Game.
Brent saying Molly's Game brought in the most money. 3 different answers from 3 different contestants, and Brent gets the point. $59 million for Molly's Game, $34 million for The House, and $10 million for The Cooler. The House, that's a pretty low. You'd think Amy Poehler, Will Ferrell, Jason Mantzoukas.
It underperformed pretty bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
I knew Molly's Game was going to be the taker when we came onto this, but I had no idea it cost that goddamn much to make.
Just to let you know, I cannot actually see or hear Ryan.
Okay.
It hasn't been a problem so far because you've been repeating his whatever he guessed.
Yeah.
But just to let you know.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on there.
Oddly, I look like Brent. Like a lot like Brent.
Brent gets the first point of the game. All right, our next genre of films are films that feature a director of the film in the film. That's both sides of the camera. The 3 films that you have to choose from are Matilda from 1996, Death to Smoochie from 2002, and Throw Mama from the Train from 1987, which you may realize are all Danny DeVito directed films, and he stars in all of them. We're going for highest budget here. Jordan, I'll let you go first. Which one of these films do you think had the highest budget? Tough one.
Yeah.
Pretty proud of myself here.
You
those
know,
are tough.
I'm gonna say Death to Smoochie just because of the cast. I assume Edward Norton's not cheap,
Yeah, of course, of course.
so that's what I'm gonna say. Death to Smoochie.
Or easy to work with.
Yeah, that's what
Jordan?
you hear.
Jordan is saying Death to Smoochie. One of we're talking about favorite movies. Like, I would put this top 5 for me. Death to Smoochie. I love that movie. Come on, bring on the 4K Blu-ray
It's up
day,
there
DeVito.
for sure.
Yeah, all right, Brent, which one are you saying? Highest
I
budget?
gotta tell you, I grew up reading Doll and Matilda. These are all 3 great movies, honestly.
Yeah, I love all 3 of these films. Dave is a great director.
Matilda, I think, is probably I'm gonna say higher budget.
Brent's saying Matilda had the highest budget. Ryan, what are you saying?
I'm also going to say Matilda for the time. It had some like CGI stuff, which was really expensive still then, and also just all the cast, the set pieces, everything was top notch. So I'd say Matilda.
Good logic. Ryan's saying Matilda along with Brent. Jordan is saying Death to Smoochie, and Jordan gets a point for it. $50 million to make Death to Smoochie, $36 million to make
Damn.
Matilda, and $14 million to
Norton's
make Throw Mama from the Train. Okay, so now we're going into worldwide theatrical gross. Jordan, I'll let you go first again. Which one of these 3 films do you think brought in the most money?
For this one, I'm gonna say Matilda.
Jordan saying Matilda brought in the most money here. Ryan, what do you say?
Matilda, for sure.
Ryan is also saying Matilda, and Brent. Which one of these 3 films brought in the most money?
If we calculated in inflation, I want to say Throw Mama from the Train would probably actually take it, but I'm gonna say Matilda.
3 for Matilda is what I'm hearing. Okay. All of our contestants are saying Matilda brought in the most money. Nobody gets a point. Throw Mama from the Train brought in $58
Wow.
million.
Son of a shit.
Even without inflation?
Even without inflation. Matilda brought in $33 million, and Death to Smoochie brought in $8 million.
Jeez.
I should have.
Damn you people. Fuck the human race.
I don't know, man. That was that's a trick.
They work for Letterbox, I bet.
Bastards. Okay, our next genre of films are films that feature weddings. They're pretty well centered around weddings, I would say. The 3 films that you're going to choose from are Melancholia from 2011, Rachel Getting Married from 2008, and Four Weddings and a Funeral from 1994. Brent, what's your favorite of the 3?
I don't know if I've seen Rachel Getting Married.
It's pretty good. Anne Hathaway plays the sister of the bride, and she's going through a lot of addiction issues, and she's basically being a real bitch about it.
Okay.
So Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, and she's really good at it. She's really good at it. You should see it. It's a good film. Okay, Brent, which one of these 3 films had the highest budget, you would say?
Melancholia.
Brent's saying Melancholia had the highest budget. Ryan, what do you say?
I don't know. I'm going to say 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
That was my second guess.
Ryan is saying Four Weddings and a Funeral had the highest budget. Jordan, what do you say?
I'm gonna go with Melancholia on that one as well.
Okay, Jordan and Brent are saying Melancholia. Ryan is saying Four Weddings and a
VFX in
Funeral.
it, I think, right?
Yeah, it does. It does have some pretty good VFX.
Space.
Everything about that movie screams expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Ryan,
does.
besides the director, I would say.
Yeah.
Ryan is saying Four Weddings and a Funeral. Jordan and Brent are saying Melancholia, and nobody gets a point.
Holy
Rachel Getting Married cost $12 million to make. Melancholia cost $7 million to make
This is the
Melancholia,
shit you
and
gotta look out for with Shay.
$4 million to make Four Weddings and a Funeral.
It's the cast.
He knew no one was gonna pick that goddamn movie.
Man.
You never know. Some of these questions I come up with is like, oh no, I've got him, and then you guys see right through it. So
He's a tricky man.
Okay, now we're going to theatrical worldwide gross. Ryan, take it away. Which one of these 3 films do you think brought in the most money?
Okay, I know it can't be Melancholia because I don't remember seeing any marketing for it unless I wasn't paying attention, which could be possible. I'd probably say Four Weddings.
Ryan's saying
Stick with that.
Ryan is saying Four Weddings and a Funeral. Brent, what are you saying?
Rachel Getting Married. No, Four Weddings.
Brent's also saying Four Weddings and a Funeral. Jordan, what are you saying?
Yeah, I think probably Four Weddings.
All
I
3 of our
did.
contestants are saying Four Weddings and a Funeral brought in the most money between
think
these
it's
3
obvious?
weddings films, and it did $245 million. That's not a
Damn.
typo.
He
And
was
both
trying to reverse trick us.
Rachel Getting Married and Melancholia both brought in $17 million apiece. Yeah,
Okay.
Four Weddings and a Funeral was a big hit.
Yeah.
Big
I mean,
hit.
I remember, dude, they talked about that movie so damn much when I was a kid.
I have one story about Four Weddings and a Funeral. When I was a kid, I went to go see the Flintstones at the theater, and I was really, really excited about it. But they were showing 2 movies in the same theater, so I had to sit and wait for all the adults to get done with Four Weddings and a Funeral and get the fuck out of there so I could get in there and watch Flintstones.
I want to see that garbage disposal work.
Yeah. They were just in my way. All right, our last genre of films for Genre Feud are directorial debuts. These are all films that are from prominent directors, but they were their first directed films. The 3 films you can choose from are Hard 8 from 1996, which is Paul Thomas Anderson's debut film, Blood Simple from 1984, which is the Coen brothers' debut film, and Sex, Lies, and Videotape from 1989, which is Steven Soderbergh's debut film. Anybody have a favorite between the 3?
Hard 8 with John C. Reilly. I always like old stuff with Reilly in it.
Right.
Probably Blood Simple.
Yeah, Blood Simple is tremendous as well. Okay, we're going for highest budget here. 3, you think, pretty low budget films. Brent, which one do you think had the highest of the 3?
Sex, Lies, and Videotape.
Brent is saying Sex, Lies, and Videotape. Ryan, what do you say?
I don't know enough to know how popular Paltrow was at the time, but I'm gonna say Hard 8 just for that reason.
Ryan is saying Hard 8. Jordan, what do you say?
Blood Simple.
Jordan's saying Blood Simple had the highest budget. Jordan's saying Blood Simple. Ryan's saying Hard 8, and Brent is saying Brent, what did you say? Sex, Lies, and Videotape? I'm losing myself tonight.
Sex.
Brent saying Sex, Lies, and Videotape, and Ryan gets a point. $3 million for Hard 8, $1.5 million to make Blood Simple, and $1.2 million to make Sex, Lies, and Videotape. Okay.
Dang.
Last chance for points in this game. Which one of these 3 films brought in the most money, Ryan?
Sex, Lies, and Videotape.
Ryan is saying Sex, Lies, and Videotape. Jordan, what are you saying?
Yeah, Sex, Lies, and Videotape.
Jordan's also saying
Title.
Sex, Lies, and Videotape. Brent, what do you say?
Oh, now everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, that's a good bandwagon.
Are you going to stay on that bandwagon, or are you going to venture out? You're going to go choose something else just to
I just want to make this joke real quick.
Okay.
I got your Hard 8 right here.
Oh.
Where?
Put in a laugh track, please.
Where is
please.
it? Where's it at?
I'm going to go. I'm staying Sex
Put
and
in
Lies.
another laugh track.
Was there... Brent's also saying Sex, Lies, and Videotape, and it is correct. $25 million for that film, $4 million for Blood Simple, and only $222,000 for Hard 8.
Jeez. Rough.
We've got a dead tie across the board. Everyone has 3 points. How about that?
All right.
Yeah, 3 men,
Wow.
3 points apiece.
It's quite the conundrum here.
This game is called High-Low.
This game, you'll each be guessing whether the average rating on Letterboxd for each film is higher than 3.5 stars. 3.5 stars is the line for every question.
Chicken nugget.
We'll get right into it. Our first... Brett, how did you get McDonald's in there?
McDonald's. It's non-specific.
It's not called McDonald's in here.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, is that why it's,
It's
a
like
W?
a W. Yeah.
It's called Bizarro Donald's.
Yeah.
It's the place from from Coming to America.
McDowell's. Yeah.
McDougal's.
Right.
Is there a McDougal's?
There's a movie that's awful called McDougal, and it's got Whoopi Goldberg in it. It's animated.
Really?
What the fuck is
I
that?
have no idea
you
what you're
look it up.
talking
It's
about.
not good. It's not good.
Remember that movie she did with the dinosaur?
Yeah, Theodore Rex.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a
Oh,
detective. And the dinosaur's a detective, too.
Yeah,
All right, let's get
yeah.
into it. Our first film for High Low is from 2004. It is Starsky and Hutch.
Oh,
What do
boy.
we think the Letterboxd users would find this film? Jordan, let's jump right into it. Higher or lower than
Low.
3.5 stars?
Yeah, low.
Jordan is saying low. Ryan, what do you say?
I can hear the scoffs from Letterboxd, so I'm saying low.
Ryan's saying low. Brent, what do you say? Higher or lower?
I think this is one of those.
Damn it.
See, Letterbox is an interesting beast.
Oh no! You
I'm
sound
gonna
like
go.
you're from
I'm gonna go
Letterboxd.
high. I'm gonna go high.
Brent's saying high. Jordan and Ryan are saying low, and Jordan and Ryan get a point. 2.8
Ah,
stars
shit.
on
The
Letterboxd.
Ford Torino they used was just immaculate, really.
This was the first kind of bomb in a long line of good films from Todd Phillips and Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson, that whole group. Yeah, that was a piece of shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That smart letterbox.
Okay,
You
our
don't
next
do that.
film in high low is from 2004, and it is The Last Samurai. Brett, you've never seen this film, correct?
What?
Yeah, Brett has a real hating
The Thetans are off the charts.
a hate on for Tom Cruise.
It's
Oh
okay.
no!
It's
See,
fine.
we're gonna have to disagree hard there because I think
Hate.
Tom Cruise is the greatest movie star of all time.
I enjoy Tom Cruise films myself. He may not be a great person, man,
Sake.
human being,
Nope,
but
not at all.
He can fucking act.
Sake.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll see him. I'll watch him jump off anything. You know,
Overrated. It's overrated.
I think when you look at the directors that he's worked with in
Just
his
like
career,
Katanas.
like nobody else's filmography even comes close to
Yeah,
having that
yeah.
many great directors in it. And I think he can do almost everything that any other great dramatic actor does. But like Tom Hanks and Daniel Day-Lewis could not play Ethan Hunt.
Yeah, I don't know.
or
I think he
Maverick.
could. I think I go back
What
what
about
you're saying.
Gary Oldman?
I think he can do all the same work any other dramatic actor can do, just a foot shorter.
Oh,
Brent, higher or lower? Last Samurai.
Well, lower, just spiteful.
Brent saying lower. Jordan, what do you say?
Actually, I'm going to agree with him on this one and go low. I don't think this is a top tier Tom Cruise movie.
Jordan and Brent both saying lower. Ryan, you agree with them, or you got to go off on your own?
I'm gonna say higher because the set pieces, people get nuts about anything Japanese culture. I feel like Letterboxd might be one of those places, and it was a well done movie. Might not be the best Tom Cruise movie, but I think just from the subject matter alone.
So you think
That's
because of appropriation, this film is higher on Letterboxd at 3.5 stars? Okay, Ryan saying higher. Jordan and Brent are saying lower. Ryan gets a point, 3.6 stars on Letterboxd.
Snuck right through there.
Of the Tom Cruise movies I love, this isn't one of them.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little too long.
Vanilla Sky, we all know, Shay.
I do love Vanilla Sky. So.
Oh man,
Nail me to a cross, Brent. I don't give a fuck.
eyes wide shut.
Eyes Wide Shut's a good other good. But let's not just go right into Tom Cruise movies. This is not the Tom Cruise episode. That will be for
More
when Tom
like
Cruise
my
dies.
eyes
We'll
are
do a
wide
Tom Cruise.
open.
Oh, you woke. Oh.
All right. Speaking of woke, the next film is from 2008. It is W, the
Oh,
Oliver
man.
Stone film, the first film to ever be made about a sitting United States president.
Now that's the thing, man.
Jordan, do you think that's higher or lower than 3.5 stars?
Oh, I mean, I kind of liked it, but yeah, fuck, high. I'm gonna go high.
Jordan saying high. Ryan, what are you saying?
I don't know. I feel like Letterboxd could get real hung up on how not W. Brawlin looks. Like I get there's a resemblance, but I could also be like, wait a minute. Still
They should
lower.
have just got the That's My Bush guy, right? Timothy Bottoms. They should have just got him right back.
Or
in.
the guy from Mad TV,
Who plays him on Mad TV?
Caliendo.
The guy that played him
Caliendo.
in Harold and Kumar was pretty good, too.
I can't remember. I can't picture that one.
I think that might
Paul
just
Rubens.
be the same guy from That's My Bush.
I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. So Jordan is saying higher. Ryan, what are you saying? You're saying lower.
I'm saying lower.
Brett, what do you say? Higher or lower?
Hi. And I just want to say I think Josh Brolin is a better actor than Tom Cruise.
He's not
Thank
a
you
bad
for
actor.
your bravery.
Yeah, I like Josh Brolin.
Why would you say something so brave?
Jordan and Brett are saying higher for W. Ryan is saying lower, and Ryan gets a point for it because it is 2.8 stars according to the users on Letterboxd.
Should have went for the turbo car.
I'm not actually surprised.
To start off high-low, we started with Starsky and Hutch. Now we're turning to Turner and Hooch, 1989. Do we think this film is higher or lower than 3.5 stars, according to the users on Letterboxd? Ryan, let's start with you. Higher or lower?
Oh, America's Dad. He wasn't known that yet. He was just America's fun uncle at the time. But I also could see Letterboxd being like another dog movie. Like, oh, it's got a dog. I'm supposed to love it. I'm going to say they're going to say lower.
America's Dad.
He's America's dad.
Ryan is saying lower, and that Tom Hanks is America's dad. Jordan, do you agree with either?
I mean, I agree with both.
Jordan and Ryan are saying lower. Brent, what do you say?
I'm high because I love this movie, and I know everybody shits on it. I love it.
I didn't say I didn't like the movie. I'm just saying Letterboxd. It's my
I'm high.
lens.
Yeah, you need to stop putting your own personal feelings into it and really go off what the game is about.
here because it
Because I feel like that it comes across when you watch this, my passion, and I would
Your
rather,
own passion? I can feel your passion when I watch
Did
it.
you put that in the movie on purpose?
I would rather lose points and make a statement.
Well, you did.
are
3.0 stars. Jordan and Ryan both get points.
You're so brave.
That's bullshit.
America's Dad, but not for this one. All right, that is the end of High Low, and we have a leader so far. Ryan has 7 points. Jordan has 5.
Damn.
Brent has 3 points.
What's Bosom Buddies rating on Letterboxd?
They do rate TV shows on there, but they shouldn't.
Yeah, they did. They did all the Black Mirrors, but they do it by separate episodes.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on there and rate every single Friends episode 5 stars.
No.
You have done that, haven't you?
I have. I'm the one guy. If you go on Letterboxd, go through every Friends episode. I personally put them in. I'm abandoning this bit.
You put the D in Friends.
This game is called The Imposter.
This game is The Imposter. For this game, I'll be naming a film and 3 actors. All right, we're still doing Friends bits. For this game, I'll be naming a film and 3 actors. 2 of the named actors are actually in the film. The third is not. They are the imposter. It's up to you to figure out who the imposter is. Jumping right into it, the first film is from 2004, and that film is Man on Fire. Got a lot of people in
American
it.
healthcare system.
2 of these people are in this film. 1 of these people are not. Your 2 choices are Christopher Walken, Mickey Rourke, and Antonio Banderas. Brent, let's start with you. Look at that hair.
Mickey Rourke has become such a thing. I don't know what. Somebody
Man.
should stop him.
Stop Mickey Rourke.
Ow.
He must be stopped.
I'm pretty sure Walken's in it. I want to say. I just feel like Mickey Rourke has Banderas. I want Banderas.
God.
Brent's saying Antonio Banderas. Jordan,
Mickey
what
Rourke
do you
is the
say?
couch.
I agree. I think it's Antonio Banderas.
2 votes for Antonio Banderas. Ryan, how do you feel? You think these 2 gentlemen know what
Okay,
they're talking about?
real quick, was Mickey Rourke in Iron Man 2?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Whiplash.
All right.
Yep.
He wasn't in Man on Fire.
So you're saying Mickey Rourke wasn't. 2 votes for Antonio Banderas. Brent and Jordan saying Antonio Banderas. Ryan saying Mickey Rourke. Jordan and Brent get a point.
No.
Antonio Banderas wasn't in that film.
I fall so far.
Our next film in The Imposter is from 2007. It is American Gangster. Another film I enjoy. It's a good film. Yeah. Your cast is Idris Elba, Norman Reedus, and John Voight. Ryan, which one of these gentlemen was not in the film?
Oh. Elba?
Ryan saying Idris Elba. Brent, what do you say?
Is Norman Reedus even born yet?
In 2007?
How old is he? He's old.
Norman Reedus.
Brent saying Norman Reedus. 1 vote for Norman Reedus, 1 vote for Idris Elba. Jordan, what are you going to say?
God, I saw this, but I have no memory of any of these guys being in it or not.
The streets are hard.
When you see the questions on here, you immediately forget who the fuck is in the movie.
Yeah,
Or anything about movies.
Yeah, right.
Fuck.
The hell is a film?
I'm gonna go with Idris Elba also, actually.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Jordan is agreeing with Ryan saying Idris Elba. Brent is saying Norman Reedus. No points. John Voight was not in that motherfucker.
Damn it.
What?
See, I almost went with that just to be different.
Yeah. Yep.
You think he has dentures in that picture?
I think those teeth are
I know
AI
Idris
generated.
Elba has natural teeth. He has to.
Fine American teeth. All right, English teeth. He's not American. I'm
He
an
can
idiot.
bite.
Okay, our next film in The Imposter is from 1998, and it is The Siege. Your cast is James Gandolfini, Lance Reddick, and Tony
Lance.
Shalhoub.
Oh,
Jordan,
Lance.
let's start with you. Which one of these 3 gentlemen was not in The Siege?
Oh, well, I haven't seen it, so it's just a shot in the dark. I'm gonna say Tony Shalhoub.
George saying Tony Shalhoub. Brian, what do you say?
Man, I don't know. Lance Reddick.
Ryan saying Lance Reddick was not in this film. Brent, what do you say?
Lance.
Brent is agreeing with Ryan, saying Lance Reddick. Jordan's saying Tony Shalhoub. And the answer is James Gandolfini was not in that
Why?
film. No
Oh,
points. No points.
That is a wince.
Stumping you guys today. Feel
Yeah.
pretty proud of myself. One last film in The Imposter, and it is another Denzel Washington film, The Manchurian Candidate from 2004. Your cast is Jeffrey Wright, James Cromwell, and Dean Stockwell.
I don't know if that was a tell from you laughing at Dean Stockwell.
Ryan, which one of these gentlemen was not in
Dean
The Manchurian
Stockwell.
Candidate? Ryan saying Dean Stockwell. Brent, what do you say?
Jeffrey Wright.
Brent saying Jeffrey Wright. Ryan saying Dean Stockwell. Jordan, balls in your court. Which one are you choosing?
I think Dean Stockwell also actually.
Yes.
Jordan is agreeing with Ryan and saying that Dean
Wait a minute.
Stockwell
Uh-oh.
was not in the film. Brent is saying Jeffrey Wright was not in the film. The answer is James Cromwell. No points.
Damn it.
God.
If Tom Hanks is America's dad, James Cromwell is America's grandpa who could still do stuff like at age 65 before you remembered him being not doing anything.
What's your
Creep.
favorite James Cromwell role? Outside of
I don't know.
Succession, right? You guys watch Succession?
Well,
Good show.
Yeah,
yes.
But this isn't
He's so good in
TV War. This
Succession.
is Film War. All right. At the end of The Imposter, Ryan remains in the lead with 7 points, but he didn't get a point that entire game. Jordan is right on his heels
Don't
with
need to.
6, and Brent has 4.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Because I stood up for myself.
Principles.
This game is called Meetings and Failures in Meetings.
This is Meetings and Failures in Meetings. I'm going to give you 2 titles that a movie was released in foreign markets. Only one of them is
man.
real. The other one is complete bullshit fabricated by me. Our first film is from 2014, and it is Interstellar. The 2 titles you can choose from: Infinity's Embrace from France, or Among the Stars from Lithuania. We're looking for which one is real, which one is fake. Brent, which one is real?
Infinity's Embrace.
Brent is saying Infinity's Embrace is the real title. Ryan, what do you say?
I don't think I've ever got a point at this game, but I will also say Infinity's Embrace because that sounds like a very French title.
Okay, Ryan is saying Infinity's Embrace as well. 2 for Infinity's Embrace. Jordan, are you going to agree with them, or are you going to choose the other?
I think Among the Stars is the real one.
Jordan's saying Among the Stars is the real one. Ryan and Brent are saying Infinity's Embrace is real, and Jordan gets the point. Among the Stars
Ooh.
was the correct title from Lithuania.
You're wrong.
I am not wrong. I did deep research on this. All right, our next film is from 2000, and that film is Requiem for a Dream. Personal favorite
This
of all
might
of
be
ours.
my favorite movie.
This is your
If
favorite
you
movie?
ask me, yeah,
Good.
I will watch this all the time. I
Yeah.
love this movie.
What's your favorite scene?
Out of like sheer appreciation of the scene is the heartbreaking scene at the end, the last in her apartment scene with the mom.
Yeah.
Like that whole sequence is the story of the movie, I think, because like the mom is just like not trying to get anything, not trying to do anything, just really trying to better her life in some weird messed up way, and she gets fucked for it. Like she's not even necessarily doing anything, and the people around her have put her into this. It's so sad but beautiful.
I'm an ass-to-ass fan myself.
Hey,
I love that Jordan couldn't hear any of that.
so
Yeah.
typical.
All right, the 2 titles you can choose from for Requiem for a Dream are Life is Not a Dream from Portugal or Melancholy Symphony from Japan. Let's start with you, Jordan. Which one of these titles do you think is the real one?
Well, I think it's funnier if it's Life is Not a Dream, but I'm going to go with Melancholy Symphony.
Jordan is saying Melancholy Symphony. Ryan, what do you say?
I think it's Melancholy Symphony.
Ryan is also saying Melancholy Symphony. Brent, what do you say?
Life is not a dream.
Brent is saying Life is Not a Dream is the real title. 2 votes for Melancholy Symphony. Brent saying Life's Not a Dream is the correct title. The real one is Life is Not a Dream.
Oh, wow.
Brent gets another point.
I'm just going to start picking the one that doesn't sound as fancy.
Yeah.
Brent gets a point.
Ryan, I think you like me. I think you do. You and I are just in sync, man.
Jeez.
All right, our next film is from 1975,
Cycles.
and it is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. The two titles you can choose from are Knights of the Square Table from Spain or Medieval Madness from Denmark. Brent, which one do you think is the real title?
Knights of the Square Table.
Brent is saying Knights of the Square Table is the correct title. Ryan, what do you say?
I think it almost would be a funny thing that it's Knights of the Square Table because it's like they're taking a dig at Britain for like their past, you know? It's like you sunk our ships, we're going to name this Square Table instead of round. I think it's the Spanish title.
Ryan took the long way around, but he's saying Knights of the Square Table as well.
I sure did.
Jordan, what do you say?
Well, so I didn't hear what he just said.
Nope.
So this could be the exact same thing he said for all I know.
That would be cool.
That would be
Knights of the
awesome.
Square
Verbatim.
Yeah. Knights of the Square Table does almost sound like a pun that's lost in translation or something like that. Like a joke that makes sense in Spanish than doesn't in English.
The Armada.
Possibly. I don't know because I don't speak Spanish.
Parley du
So-
fromage.
Yeah, let's go with that one. Knights of the Square Table.
All three of our contestants are saying Knights of the Square Table, and all three of them get a point.
Oh, finally.
It was Knights of the Square Table from Spain. Medieval Madness was bullshit, crafted by me. We have one more film left in Meetings and Failures and Meetings.
You didn't get a boner from that one, Ryan?
This isn't that type of
You
show.
can't see what's going down here. You don't know.
Let's see if this one pops a boner for you, Ryan. This film's from 1941, and it's called Citizen Kane.
Oh, whoa!
Rosebud.
Awooga.
Awooga is one of the titles, though. The two titles you can choose from are Secrets of the Magnate from Italy or Golden Citizen from Hungary. Brent, no, let's Ryan. Ryan, let's start with you. Which one of these titles
it.
is correct?
They have the same amount of syllables.
What would Shay do, Ryan?
I think he'd put the word magnate in there because he's a fan of Titans of Industry, maybe. So I'm going to say Golden Citizen.
How many Titans of Industry references are you going to make tonight?
That's two. That's just the second one.
Ryan's saying Golden Citizen. Brent, what are you saying?
Railroads.
Magnate.
Brent's saying Magnate. Jordan, what do you say?
I'm going to go Golden Citizen.
Ryan and Jordan are saying Golden Citizen. Brent's saying Secrets of the Magnate, and Ryan and Jordan both get a point. It is Golden Citizen in Hungary.
Did you get a boner off that one?
I certainly did.
Is that Elvis? Are you doing an Elvis impersonation?
No.
Yeah, what was that supposed to
Oh, I'm going to have a heart attack.
Thank
Oh,
God Jordan can't see you right now.
Oh, no.
I assume this is starting to feel a little bit like a fever
I'm,
dream.
I'm sure it looked great. I'm sure it looked great,
It did
Ryan.
not. It looked awful.
Okay, at the
So pretty.
end of Meetings and Failures and
Elvis.
Meetings, we have a tie still. Jordan and Ryan both have 9 points. Brent has 7, only 2 points behind. We're going into our last game.
This game is called Ring.
Sorry to spring this on you, but I've grown tired of Dreamcast for a little while and want to subject you all to something new. So tonight we're having our second official impression draft. I have a list of the top 1,000 highest grossing actors on the planet as of the end of 2022. Our contestants will each choose 3 actors to draft, and their combined box office totals will determine who leaves this game with another 5 points. And whoever wins this wins the game, basically.
Dang.
I call it the impression draft because in order to draft your 3 actors, you must do a valid impression of one of that actor's roles.
Oh, no.
Brent, you've played this before. The other 2 gentlemen haven't, so I'm going to start with you. Who is your first actor?
Why would you start with me? What ain't no country I've ever heard of?
Samuel L. Jackson? Brent's first draft
Spot on,
is
right?
Samuel L. Jackson. All right, Ryan. Let's hear an impression out of you.
We're going streaking through the quad. There you go.
Ryan is choosing Will Ferrell for his first drafted
Yeah.
actor. All right, Jordan, wow me. Give me an impression of the actor you want to draft.
Sorry, I'm holding this up here,
No,
guys.
Jordan, I thought you were just doing Charlie Chaplin.
Yes, there you go.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay. So I have one in mind. I'm just trying to think of if I can actually make it sound like them.
Okay, okay. I appreciate the commitment.
and not just have it be the fact that you would know the line
Right.
that makes
That's
it an
fine,
impression.
too.
You know
That's
what I mean?
fine, too.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, make us all look like hacks.
Yeah, we have a Hulk.
Yes.
Not a great plan.
That's Robert Downey Jr.
I like that.
But yeah, that's all the build up to it.
I immediately just like saw that whole scene in my head.
Good job. All right,
All
Brent,
right,
back
all
to
right.
you. Your second actor that you're drafting. Let's hear an impression.
Carpe diem, seize the days, boys. Make life extraordinary.
Who is that? Which one? What quote is that?
Mickey Rourke.
Robin Williams?
Yeah.
Was from Dead Poet Society? Okay,
Yeah.
Robin Williams.
How do people do other people's voices? I never understood
I'm
this.
not very good at it either.
Witchcraft.
Yeah. All right, Ryan,
It's
let's hear a
gotta
different
be,
voice
right?
from you.
That was good. Shut up, man. That's what I was gonna do, but I didn't think anyone would get that.
Yeah, okay, we can't choose him again.
See, I can do
though.
that one.
You should have done that.
Oh, hello. I'm in the bird cage.
I love that one. I love it when movies just put the title of the movie in a quote. I love that.
Like when he was like, I'm going to Oppenheim it.
I can't believe all these Star Wars.
I haven't seen that movie yet. Don't spoil it.
All right, Ryan, let's hear your second actor.
I hate sand.
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
He says that?
Yes.
Ryan, give the whole quote.
I don't know the whole quote. I'll find it though. Just a second.
All right, Jordan.
Yeah,
back
but
to you.
Jordan can't even hear him.
Yeah, right.
So,
Jordan, I know you.
not
You
only
can't
that,
hear
Jordan had to
Ryan.
go through you to help you figure out what Ryan was trying to answer.
Whole show's falling apart. I get it. Jordan, just so you know,
I did
Ryan
my
is
job.
killing it. He's just giving this Oscar-worthy impressions.
He's
Just
got
killing
a
it
whole
every single time.
outfit and everything.
Yeah, he's got
I mean-
costume work.
Right.
I don't know what an Oscar-worthy impression of Hayden Christensen
You say
would
I don't
possibly
like
look
Yeah,
like.
you have to see it to believe it. You'll have to watch, you'll have to watch the
Is there
episode.
a scene where he died? When he's dying.
I'm on fire. That's it. He's on fire.
I'm
Nailed it,
Darth Vader
Ryan.
now.
Fantastic.
I'm a
8
robot
plus.
boy. Yeah.
All right, Jordan. This your second actor that you'll be drafting.
Okay. If I just kind of smile and do like this, it's somebody we talked about earlier. Does it kind of already make sense as an impression, or do I need to think of a line? Somebody very manic and
Tom Arnold. I got it.
No, Nick Cage
no,
would be the-
Tom
God.
Cruise.
It was
Jordan
a
is choosing
yeah.
Tom
Okay.
Cruise.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought it was a bad
No,
impression,
it was,
but
I
at least you
got
got
it.
it.
You sold it, sir. You sold it. Very well.
All
very
right.
well.
All right.
All right, Brent. Your last actor that you'll be drafting for impression draft. Wow me, sir.
I'd like to take his face off.
That's right.
Is that
That's
Travolta
what
or
you-
is that Cage? It's Travolta that says that, right?
No, it's Cage.
It's Cage. Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to take his face.
I mean, I'll take either one of them.
Okay, Brent's saying Nick
I'll take
Cage
both of them.
as his third drafted actor. All right, Ryan, back to you. You have one last chance.
You know, it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's good. It's actually
Pretty
the best
good.
one. Fucking
Yeah,
this-
Matthew McConaughey was Ryan's
son of a
impression.
shit. Someone actually did an impression.
I mean, I can get impressions if I know what's coming. I had no idea about this game ever.
Yeah, right.
Oh, great.
We've done one of these
Yeah,
before,
so
and
how do
I
you-
honestly have this is going. We're going to do these every week. All right, Jordan.
What's the witchcraft?
Third one, back to you.
Witchcraft. I don't know.
Oh God. Okay.
Gotta eat a lot of cereal.
I didn't realize it was my turn again already.
Yeah, back. Ryan and Brent
I'm
went
just
right through it.
listening to Ryan. Ryan
Yeah,
entertainment.
Ryan will vamp with impressions.
Okay.
Wait till Jordan watches this. He's
Blown away.
Yes.
That's Ryan.
Maximus. Maximus.
Yeah, we call him Ryan. You may know him as Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yes. I drink your milkshake.
Each of my men owes me 100 Nazi scalps. And I want my scalps.
That's not too bad at all.
Very good.
That's
Very
good. That's
That was
great.
very good.
I like
Yeah,
that.
fantastic. Brad Pitt
Well, great. That's
is
the
Jordan
only one that
slash.
doesn't sound like anybody.
All right, yeah, Brett,
can
I have to go
fantastic.
back. Brett, give me a better, give me a better Samuel Jackson.
Goddamn snakes on this goddamn plane.
Ryan's team, Will Ferrell, Hayden Christensen, Matthew McConaughey, brought in $6.6 billion at the box office. Jordan's team of Robert Downey Jr., Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt brought in $13.9 billion at the box office. And Brent's team of Samuel L. Jackson, Robin Williams, and Nick Cage brought in $18.2 billion at the box office, which gives him 5 points and gives him the win.
Oh, I'm back.
Whoa, he's back, baby.
Score of 12 to 9. All hail.
Does that mean I get
new
out?
champion. No, you're not getting out. You have a whole parole hearing coming up from what I hear, so we'll worry about that when it comes. That's all for Filmwar. We have a champion, if you want to call him that. All hail Brent.
He's a champion.
Q Queen.
What?
I can put you in the TV, but I guess I can't stop you from winning.
He has access to the knowledge of all movies in there.
He's taking home a
I'll get my
VHS
impressions.
copy of Heart and Souls. I'll mail this to the TV prison. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at The Filmwar, on Instagram at The Filmwar Pod, and on our subreddit at r/Filmwar. Please watch our episodes on youtube.com/@Filmwar or at thefilmwar.com. Rate us, share us, kiss us, thrill us. We'll see you soon. Until then, any last words, gentlemen?
I was doing my best impression of a winner.
Oh, that's all you need.
Razzie level. All right, Godspeed.
Oh!
Filmwar, a 1,000-yard stare production.